I have one word in conjunction with a hand symbol for you. It's called start writing with your goddamn brother Jonathan Nolan again. Today, if you haven't figured it out, today we're gonna be talking about Tenet. Now let me just, okay, hold on. Let me just make a disclaimer, right? I freaking love Christopher Nolan.
So do I.
I had a very odd mixed sensation when I watched Tenet because there were many things I did enjoy about it.
No, I walked out straight up and went, I don't like it.
No, you did. You went straight out. You said, I don't know if I like it, but his ultimate decision was that he not really...
I know, I said I don't know how I feel about it.
He doesn't know how he feels about it. He wasn't really vibing it, man.
And I decided I didn't like it. Aaron, in true natural born chaos fashion, you know, the king of retcons.
Look, alright, here's my thing, alright? Look,
Yeah, you should get a job from Marvel.
There was a lot about it that I really did enjoy. The sort of, you know, classic hallmarks of Nolanisms. You know, like I really admired his dedication, his constant dedication to practical effects and really trying to push the boundaries of you know, what we see on screen. Now look, I think my issue with Tenet all in all can be summed up by one thing that I feel really distinguishes Tenet from many of other Nolan's films, and that is the story. Now, the first time I did notice this a little bit was Inception.
Look, I really don't like this whole don't try to understand it, feel it. No.
Okay, so that was one thing, right? But can you let me finish my shoe while milking peace?
That's a great movie.
That's a very well placed product placement. So good you don't even know it's a real product. But I digress. The thing is, right, I noticed there was something different about Nolan's films like Inception and Dunkirk, and then most recently Tenet. And one outlier compared to Nolan's other works that I love, things like The Prestige, things like Memento, The Dark Knight, specifically The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh bro,
those were films that not just were, you know, was great directing. Interstellar. They had great writing. There was heart to it. There was strong emotional connection. And this is really stressing the importance of writing. Christopher Nolan, this is the statement here, Christopher Nolan needs Jonathan Nolan. There are many great directors out there, but great directors need great writers, like James Wan and Lee Wannell.
Christopher Nolan without
Roland.
Jonathan Nolan is kind of like Justin Roiland without Dan Harmon.
Yeah.
Then he's just a sex offender.
Like, that man should not be allowed in public, you know? You need some kind of guiding, or yeah, you need some kind of sanity, you know? Even in our relationship, I think he's a bit crazy in his own regard when it comes to stories. I provide the sanity, all right? He's got...
He provides the appeal to the homosexual community.
No, that's you.
Actually,
because you get all the Latin American gay guys messaging you on Instagram saying, oh, I really like your style. You have great... I don't even know what the fuck that accent is. You have great body. I like to touch your body.
You kind of went German for a while.
I did go German. I think they're a bit gay sometimes.
I don't get
Hugo Bossen
from the Germans.
I don't get messages from anybody, right? I want the gay community to hit on me already. But besides the point, to me, Tenet was... There was a lot of... you know, there was a lot of innovation that went into it, but it was also a lot of convolution. And there was so much... you know, there was this CinemaSins video that was like, there was so much time spent on exposition in the movie, and yet you still don't know what's going on. And that's not to say that there's, you know, I mean, I really don't know how to handle that. I think you've mentioned it before.
I said it, don't do time travel movies, ever.
Time travel can be a really, really tough thing. And the thing about Nolan's
the only time travel movie where I think they handled the complexity well was Dark. And it's not a movie.
It's a TV show. It's a German TV show about time travel. And granted, I mean, look, they've got more time. And look, time travel can be you have to have a degree of ambiguity, but Nolan also really wants to explain a lot of things, right?
I love Nolan, but I hate what he's inspired. There's this whole bunch of people who jump on that Nolan train because, like, to like a Nolan film makes you intelligent.
It makes you smart, right?
Yeah, but...
Or to get a Nolan film.
Or to pretend that you get it.
Yeah.
What the fuck is there to get in Tenet? Like, huh?
Well, my issue with it at the end of the day came from the fact that I'm like, look, there's so much emphasis trying to, you know, the
I don't
audience
even know where to
spends.
begin the conversation.
Can I finish? Can I finish, please?
Fine.
There's so much emphasis spent on... Sorry, you interrupt me during your videos. So much emphasis spent on trying to, like, understand what's going on that you don't really... Like, the main protagonist's name is the protagonist, for fuck's sake, you know, and you don't actually really get to connect with anyone. Like, I thought Robert Pattinson's performance, there's nothing wrong with Robert Pattinson's performance in it, but his character, I just felt the script wasn't even really giving him much to work with to really showcase what he could do. You know, I felt like he had a better, more, you know, impressive performance in The Devil All the Time with Tom Holland, that recent film.
You're mighty fine over here.
Yeah, you're a real creepy, seedy preacher guy, you know, like the young ladies.
Sit on Edward Cullen's lap.
Oh, I mean, you know, a lot of ladies fall for that one, I tell you. Right, would you like to chime in after you so rudely interrupted me?
Well, you know, I didn't even know where to begin the conversation when it came to Tenet. You know, at least with Inception, there's things you can discuss, like, oh, is Cobb in a dream? Is he not in a dream? But like with Tenet, I don't know where to start. Like, what question to fucking start with? Like, it's so confusing, and it doesn't help when he throws nonsense in. You know, it's real slap in the face to the viewer to say, like, don't think it, just feel it. Like, no, Christopher, you're not allowed to make something so complex and tell me to just feel it.
You know, that didn't even really register to me at the start, but upon kind of hearing it again, I'm like, oh, it's
the Soulwork paradox over again.
Alright, don't keep bringing up Soulworks, alright? It's just, don't hop on the past, Josh, okay? Alright? Now, like...
It's very current, brother. It's the caps, it's the fucking jeans, it's the shoes.
Okay, don't bring in my fashion style, right?
That's a new channel.
They don't know about this one, right? But look, like, the thing for me was, is it cinema? I'm like, look, I think it's still cinema. I think there was still really a lot of innovation.
I want to interrupt you again.
Okay, fine.
What I did say was that I am really glad that Nolan made the film. I do not like the film at all, but I think it's very important
that he was able to make it in this time.
Yeah. It's important that somebody is able to make a film with that sort of budget.
So indulgent.
Yes, on such a scale where he just does not give a fuck about what the audience wants. It's important that we can still do that, especially in this age that Disney and the CCP have pretty much
the big studios. It's all the big studios, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, probably the most prominent director of modern times is Xi Jinping, you know.
Producer, he's a producer, right? You work behind the scenes, that guy. But look, just to wrap it up, since we're starting to hit the time limit, it's an important film, but look, I think in the sense, is it good cinema?
I was
arguable.
gonna make a comment about 100 Acre Woods, but
oh, you really don't like that one. But look, at the end of the day, like, I 100% say it is not Nolan's best film. It is 100% not his best film. I think his best films were the combination of his really out there, unconventional thinking and approach to directing, combined with Jonathan Nolan's understanding of emotional connection and engagement to really seal the deal, to make him an all-rounder. That's why The Dark Knight, The Prestige...
Oh, brother!
Right, well, these are all brother movies, alright? So, Christopher and Jonathan, I don't know why you guys aren't working together again, but if you somehow hear this, you know, now or how many years down, you guys are young, alright? You need to work together, alright? Brothers must be brothers, okay? So fucking work together again.
So out of 5 stars.
Oh, we never did the 5-star thing with films. I don't like to... I'm not fucking Roger Ebert over here, but...
I'm Josh Mack. And Josh Mack gives it 2.75 stars.
I was gonna give it a 2.5 to 3. I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3.
I'll give you 2.75. I think it's not fair to call it 2.5 because a lot of work did go into it.
I call it a 3 based on, like, think about those stunts, man. The practical effects. The motherfucker crashed a plane into a hangar.
I don't care. I don't care.
All right, wrap it up. We're hitting 9 minutes, all right?
I don't care. That's not important. I don't care how much it cost you or how grandiose your fucking ideas were. If you don't have a good story, forget about it. I do care a little bit about those things, but I do agree on the story part. Now, catch us on the next one. Yeah. See ya!